Shannon Winans, host of On the Pulse of Packaging. On this episode, we welcome Joe Wieske, product expert at PAC Machinery's Bags and Materials division. Here, Joe talks about his role.
I spec out materials and bags for products that run through rollbag systems. We also work with customers providing materials and bags for their existing bagging equipment. The current customer was looking for a white block bag with a logo printed in the white block. We are offering an alternative of a white front film with one color print logo. That gives them a reduced cost because of less printing and a better lead time because we don't have to run it through our press department.
Now an example of a two-color print white block bag.
Here is an example of a printed white block with printed logo and information.
Okay, can you put that closer and show us so we can all see? Okay, great.
Here is a duplex bag, clear on the back, white opaque front with a printed logo. So duplex is a combo bag of a colored material and a clear material. Still gives you the opportunity to see the product in the bag on the clear side, but using white film is less expensive than printing an additional white block. It's a great bag. Unfortunately, it has to run through our press department with two-color print. We can offer an alternative of a white front, clear back, imprinting the logo on the white side of the bag in an inline process, which is less expensive than printing a two-color print job on a pre-open bag. Lead time or ship time on a custom poly bag is always an issue for customers. We all know that product needs to get out the door, and if you don't have bags, they can't get out the door. So we offer this inline print versus running through our press department. Running through the press department with a more than one color print requires an additional 2 to 3 week lead time. Setting up the press, getting the artwork, getting it processed, which is all the same for a one color job. However, if we don't have to run it through our press department, if we can print on the back of our bag machine a one color on a white block, you're saving that delivery time. Increasing it from, as an example today, 8 weeks versus 14 weeks.
Okay. What do the customers like about those products?
The white block and printed logo, obviously the customer, the end user wants to see their logo advertised. They want their branding displayed. In the white block, they also thermal print information on the bagger, such as UPC codes, date codes, any information that applies to the product in the bag. The white opaque duplex bag can do the exact same thing, except having the entire one side of the bag white and not having to print that white block. There's no disadvantage from a standpoint of when you have a bag that's almost covered in a white block, you might as well use a white front bag, which obviously is about 30% less expensive.
And customers that use the clear bag, is that because they want to be able to have the customer see what's inside of the bag?
Yes, because obviously they want to see the product, or they don't want to go through the expense of having the bag printed with a white block.
Insider tip.
Anytime you print on a pre-open bag, you should have some contrast. For example, if we took a clear bag and put some black product in, screws, nuts, bolts, and you print a UPC code, if you don't have white behind it, you don't have enough contrast to be able to scan it. So the advantage obviously is to have either a white block or a white film on the front of the bag where you're printing variable information.
Insider tip.
Ask us about alternatives to what you're asking for as a quote request for material. Whether you if you want a 1, 2, or 3, or 4 color job, then let us take a look at it and find the most cost-efficient way for us to produce the bag for you. That could be things like, as we just talked about, white to clear versus printing white block and 2 color with an additional color print. Also, mill thicknesses, sizing. There's a lot of alternatives to what someone may be using. Once we start producing poly bags or customers start using them, been using the same bags for 10 years or 5 years or 6 years, things change, materials change. You can always come up with a alternative material that may save going from a 3 mil bag to a 2 mil bag.
Perfect. All right. Thank you.
Thank you for watching on the Pulse of Packaging. I'm Shannon Winans. See all of our episodes in our blog at pacmachinery.com.